Hello everybody, good evening and welcome. My name is Joshua Mason. I'm the creative director here at Inspirations Theatre Company, and it is my pleasure to welcome you along to tonight's musical theatre quiz, where over the next hour you are going to be able to test your theatre knowledge, and so hopefully you know your phantoms from your Fontaines. We're going to find out. So, this is now well over, we must be on 105, 106, something like that, online activities that we have been running here at Inspirations, completely free and open to all to get involved, to keep people's passion for theatre alive while we are unable to rehearse properly. And it's been an absolutely fantastic journey, welcoming along people from all over the world. So, just before we get started, what you want to do is make sure that you've clicked on the link in the description of this video. That is going to take you to your online answer form. Fill in your name, your team name, your email address, and also a shout out. This week's shout out is we are asking you what your favourite musical theatre performer is. So who is your favourite musical theatre actor, actress, performer, singer, dancer maybe? Whoever it might be. Pop it in your shout out as well as telling us where you are, whereabouts in the world you are. And we will do all of the shout outs before we go through the answers at the end. Now, we've got loads of other great activities still to come this month and going forwards while the UK remains in this lockdown that we are in, heading towards normality, and I'm going to tell you about one of those activities in a little second. But just before then, if you do want any other information on Inspirations Theatre Company, the activities that we're running, or how you can get involved, because we are running online rehearsals, we are welcoming along new members all the time, please do use the details on the screen here to get in touch with us. So you can call, text or WhatsApp us 07584 635932. If you're contacting us from abroad, don't forget to change that first O to a +44. You can email us inspirationstc.email@gmail.com, or why not visit our website yitc.yolasite.com. But most importantly, to make sure that you are getting the latest and greatest updates from us, follow us across all of our social media pages. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and YouTube. All of our profiles are at Inspo Theatre. So the next activity that we're going to be doing is actually going to be celebrating World Theatre Day on the 27th of March, so obviously next Saturday. But on the Friday evening, the 26th, and the Sunday afternoon, the 28th, we are going to be doing an online read-through of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by Ian Fleming. This hugely popular musical obviously started life as a film and has obviously been adapted into a stage production, which has seen huge success all over the world. And we would love for you to be involved. All parts are open and available. Nothing is pre-cast. There is no requirement for you to have done any performing before. So if it's something that you want to give a go, but you're a bit worried because you've not performed before, not a problem. Equally, maybe you're a regular performer and you're missing being part of your amateur group's shows. Maybe you're a professional performer and you want to start honing those performance skills ready for auditions reopening, which I know is starting to happen. This is a perfect opportunity for all of those people to give this a go. And all you have to do to be involved is simply send us an email. inspirationstc.email@gmail.com. We will send out everything that you need, and then you'll be able to join us Friday the 26th of March at 7 p.m. and Sunday the 28th of March at 2 p.m. for this online read-through of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Right then, hopefully you have now got your quiz sheet ready. If you haven't yet, all you have to do is click on the link in the description of this video, fill in the required information, and you're all ready to go. Equally, if you don't want to play online, you can simply use a pen and paper to just jot your answers down, because we're going to go through all of them at the end as well, so you'll be able to self-mark yourself. And even if you are playing online, we recommend that maybe you do that as well, just in case you can't access your online answers and you do want to know how you've been doing. So, let's get straight into this week's musical theatre quiz with our first round, all general knowledge. So, question number 1. Which Oscar-winning musical is getting a remake courtesy of Steven Spielberg? Les Miserables, Wicked, West Side Story, Beetlejuice. Which Oscar-winning musical is getting a remake courtesy of Steven Spielberg? Les Miserables, Wicked, West Side Story, or Beetlejuice? Now, something we did last time was that if you were 100% confident on your answers, you were putting me a tick emoji in the comments below here on Facebook. If you weren't too sure, we were putting the confused emoji face. And if you had absolutely no idea, which is absolutely fine as well, people were putting a red cross. And I would love for you all to get involved and do that again this week. So, if you are confident on your answers for each question, a green tick. If you're not sure, the confused face. If you have no idea, put a red X. Hello, Sammy Drury. Thank you so much for your love heart. I'm glad that this is all going well. 2 ticks from Logan Blair as well. Thank you so much for getting involved, both of you. Let's head straight into our second question. In Mamma Mia, name the 3 dads lead character Sophie has. So you've got the first letter of the 3 dads that Sophie has in Mamma Mia. We need you to name all 3 of them. So there's a name beginning with S, one beginning with B, and one beginning with H. Again, don't forget your big ticks, your confused faces, or your X emojis in the comments below. Hello, Shane Holland. Thank you so much for getting involved. A big thumbs up. So hopefully that means that you've got this answer in the bag, which is brilliant. Let's move on to question number 3. What's the name of Bill Sikes' dog in Oliver? Bullseye, Rocket, Scrumpy, or Pip? So, question 3. What's the name of Bill Sikes' dog in Oliver? Bullseye, Rocket, Scrumpy, or Pip? Oh, we've got another big tick here from Melanie Gilbert. Lovely to have you joining us in this week, Melanie. And oh dear, and oh no, from Logan. 2 crosses. Don't worry. Give them all a guess. You never know. Guessing can sometimes get you a lot further. Well, especially than not guessing at all. You know, so give it a guess. Some more love hearts from Sammy Drury as well. Brilliant. I'm so glad that people are getting some answers straight away in the bag. That is brilliant to see. Question number 4. Who played the title role in the film adaptation of The Phantom of the Opera? Was it Ramin Karimloo, Gerard Butler, Alfie Boe, or Colm Wilkinson? Question number 4. Who played the title role in the film adaptation of The Phantom of the Opera? Ramin Karimloo, Gerard Butler, Alfie Boe, Colm Wilkinson. Ooh, you see, that's tricky because, yeah, well, you'll see later why that might be tricky for some people. But I've got lots of ticks and love hearts coming in from Shane, Logan, and Sammy again. That's brilliant. So please do, if you're playing along, do send me ticks, confused faces, or crosses for all of your questions. It's really lovely to see how you are all doing. I'll also be asking you for some other emojis along the way as well. Question 5. How old was Stockard Channing when she played high school student Rizzo in the film version of Grease? 18, 25, 30, 33. How old was Stockard Channing when she played high school student Rizzo in the film version of Grease? 18, 25, 30, or 33? Hello to anybody who might only just be tuning in. Welcome! This is the Musical Theatre Quiz presented live at Inspirations Theatre Company by the creative director, Joshua Mason. Lovely to welcome you along. All you have to do to be involved is click on the link in the description of this video to be taken to your online answer form, fill in all the required information, and then you should be able to rewind this video and catch up on any questions that you've missed. We are heading straight in to number 6. Which musical has won the most Tony Awards in history? The Producers, Oklahoma, The Lion King, The Sound of Music. Question number 6. Which musical has won the most Tony Awards in history? The Producers, Oklahoma, The Lion King, The Sound of Music. Some more love hearts from Sammy, which is brilliant to see. Oh, a bit of a confused face from Logan. Oh, a big smiley face and some thumbs up from Shane. So we've got a mixed bag of reactions here. Like I say, just give them all a guess. What have you got to lose? That's what I say. What have you got to lose? Okay, let's head into the next question, number 7. Which musical debuted on Broadway the earliest? Hamilton or Kinky Boots? Ooh. So, which musical debuted on Broadway the earliest? Hamilton or Kinky Boots? Claire Snowd has commented sort of a confused look on her face. Like I say, don't worry, Claire, if you've given it your best shot, that's what matters. And it's lovely to welcome you along, so thank you for joining in this evening. We are storming through our first round, which is General Musical Theatre Knowledge. Oh, Sammy, it's your first Sad Faces. Oh, don't worry, you've had a really good run so far. There was bound to be one that you weren't 100% on. Right, let's head straight on to the next question. Question 8. How many movie musicals did Gene Kelly perform in? 10, 21, 26, or 32? Question number 8. How many movie musicals did Gene Kelly perform in? 10, 21, 26, 32? Let's have a look in the comments. Claire, educated guess on this one. Don't worry, educated guesses are better than totally plucking a guess out of nowhere, I suppose. Bit of a sad face from Shane, but some love hearts from Sammy. Sad face from Logan as well. Don't worry, everybody. There is plenty more questions to go at that's going to give you some answers. So anybody who's out there who has no idea what we're talking about, if you know your answers to the questions as we're going through them, put a big green tick emoji in the comments below. If you're not too sure, you've given it a guess but you're not too sure, some sort of confused face emoji. And if you honestly have no idea and it's just complete stab in the dark, put a red X emoji in the comments. Ryan Crofts, well, I'm late to the party. Don't worry, Ryan, you can still get involved. All you have to do is click on the link in the description of this video, fill in the required information, and then you should be able to rewind this and catch up on any questions that you've missed. But equally, I think we only have one more question to go in round 1, and we'll be doing a quick recap for everybody as well. Question number 9. If My Friends Could See Me Now is a song from which musical? The Boy from Oz, Sweet Charity, Kiss Me Kate, Cabaret. Question 9. If My Friends Could See Me Now is a song from which musical? The Boy from Oz, Sweet Charity, Kiss Me Kate, or Cabaret? Ooh, some more thinking faces, not too sure from Claire. A nice big green tick from Mel, though, which is brilliant. Always, always good to see everybody. Right, so actually we have one more question left in this round, question 10, and then we will do our recap as I promised. So, question 10. Which American musical, with music by Cy Coleman, combines elements of traditional musical theatre with the spectacle of the circus? Barnum, The Greatest Showman, Pippin, Godspell. Which American musical, with music by Cy Coleman, combines elements of traditional musical theatre with the spectacle of the circus? Barnum, The Greatest Showman, Pippin, or Godspell? Ooh, comments going mad. We've got some crazy happy faces from Sammy, another love heart from Claire. Logan, those first ones were much easier. Don't worry, there might be some more easy ones coming up. Tick from Shane, love hearts from Sammy, a tick from Logan. Brilliant, brilliant. Claire, ooh, a tough choice. Ah, yes. It is a tough choice. Yes, because, yeah, well, again, we'll talk about it in the answers why this might be a tough choice for people. A nice big tick from Shane, though, as well, which is brilliant. So, what we're going to do is we are going to quickly go back to the beginning of round 1 and recap all of our questions on general knowledge. So then, if you've got any blanks, this is going to give you an opportunity to make sure that you've got an answer for every question. So, question 1. Which Oscar-winning musical is getting a remake courtesy of Steven Spielberg? Les Miserables, Wicked, West Side Story, Beetlejuice. Question number 2. In Mamma Mia, the 3 dads lead characters Sophie has... Oh my god, I can't even say, I'm sorry. In Mamma Mia, name the 3 dads lead character Sophie has. I think it's because I've missed some punctuation in that question. So these are the first letters of the dads' names. All you have to do is give me the 3 names of Sophie's dads. Question 3. What's the name of Bill Sikes' dog in Oliver? Bullseye, Rocket, Scrumpy, or Pip? Question 4. Who played the title role in the film adaptation of The Phantom of the Opera? Ramin Karimloo, Gerard Butler, Alfie Boe, or Cole Wilkinson? Question 5. How old was Stockard Channing when she played high school student Rizzo in the film version of Grease? 18, 25, 30, or 33? Question 6. Which musical has won the most Tony Awards in history? The Producers, Oklahoma, The Lion King, The Sound of Music. Question 7. Which musical debuted on Broadway the earliest? Was it Hamilton or Kinky Boots? Question 8. How many movie musicals did Gene Kelly perform in? 10, 21, 26, 32. Question 9. If My Friends Could See Me Now is a song from which musical? The Boy from Oz, Sweet Charity, Kiss Me Kate, or Cabaret? And finally, in your round 1 recap, question number 10. Which American musical with music by Cy Coleman combines elements of traditional musical theatre with the spectacle of the circus? Barnum, The Greatest Showman, Pippin, or Godspell? So, hopefully, you've got 10 out of 10 so far. If you think that's you, I want you to put the 100 emoji in the comments below. Okay? There must be some people who think that they've got everything so far. So yeah, the 100 emoji. I think it's red and it's underlined. If you think that you have so far got 100% on our quiz. Because what we're going to do now is move on to our very, very popular emojis round. So the last time we did our musical theatre quiz, we introduced this, which was a brand new round, and everybody loved it so much, we just had to bring it back this time around. So what we're going to do is in this second round, you have to name the show just from the emojis. And people love this round because I also have to think of creative ways of describing emojis without giving the answer away. Because I know that we've got some partially sighted and blind people who like to get involved as well. So that's why I have to try and describe emojis so that they can play along as well, which is brilliant. 100% not from Ryan. Well, don't worry, Ryan. Like I say, there's still plenty of chances to get some right answers. Maybe 98%, Sammy. Hey, that's pretty good. Logan, 50. Thank you for using emojis, Logan, as well. That's brilliant. Shane, 100 but minus 2. So 98% like Sammy. That's really, really great. Don't look sad. You've got a sad face, Shane. Don't be sad. 98% is really good. Right, let's head into our emojis round. So like I say, all you have to do is name the show from the emojis. Okay? So, again, we've had a bit of an error here, but we've got a baby bird, a letter A, and then a traffic light system with the green light lit up. Okay? They are your 3 emojis to name the show. So, a baby bird, the letter A, and then a traffic light with the green light illuminated. Name the show. Oh, I really like this round. Even I like it, and I know all the answers. I love it. Again, don't forget to be commenting below with your ticks, your confused faces, or your red crosses, depending on how well you think you are doing with these questions. Oh, a very confident tick from Logan there. Brilliant. Oh, Sammy's struggling on this one. Don't worry. Don't worry, we've got plenty to come, and you never know, something might come to you during the recap. Let's move on to number 2. So again, all you have to do is name the show from these emojis. So we've got it looks like a droplet, and it's red. And then we've got 2 of the same emoji, which is like a man. He's got black hair, black eyebrows, I think potentially brown eyes and a black mustache. So 2 of those next to each other. So like a red droplet and then 2 male faces, both that have black hair, black eyebrows, black moustaches, and brown eyes. Oh, we've got some more comments coming in here. Logan, I'm still annoyed at the last quiz with Hamilton. I love the Hamilton one, though. I thought it was clever. Shane, our first big red cross. Don't worry. Some ticks from Mel. I know last time, Mel, you said you got all of these right and you were really happy with that. So let's hope that stays up. Logan, not a clue. Ticks from Ryan. Shane, I'm peeling my potatoes as this confused me. I will gain points in another round. All you have to do, Shane, is look at the emojis and try and name the musical. Okay. Sammy, maybe I had beginner's luck. Don't worry, you do have to think about these a little bit more. Lara or Laura. I'm just I don't know if it's Lara or Laura. I've just taken your comment off. If you're wanting to play along, then please click on the link in the description of this video. That'll take you to your answer form where you'll be able to put all your answers. Okay, so any answers that you've got, please don't put them in the comments. Either use that online form or feel free to get a pen and paper and jot them down instead. We're now heading into number 3 of our emojis round, where you just have to name the show. So the 3 emojis we've got is we've got a taxi, and then we've got the letter A again, which we've had before, and then a sunshine. Okay, so we've got a taxi, a letter A, and sunshine. Again, just name the show from the emojis. Let's move on to number 4. Same rule applies, name the show. So we've got a speaker emoji. We've then got a mobile phone with off written through it, like turn your phone off, I suppose, is like what I would probably describe that as. And then we've got a stave with a treble clef. Okay, so we've got a speaker, turn your mobiles off, and a stave with a treble clef in it. Some more coming through here. Logan, if I've got this right, that is genius. Well, you're going to find out a little bit later, so keep those fingers crossed. Mazadora, big green tick, congratulations. Shane, still a no from me. Don't worry, Shane, you'll probably kick yourself when we go through some of these a little bit later on. Let's move on to question number 5, again, where all you have to do is name the show. So we've got like a poo emoji or a chocolate ice cream emoji, whichever one you would call that. And then we've got a lady in a long red dress and red heels who looks like she's dancing in some sort of fashion. Certainly moving in some way. What have we got? Shane Holland, a big tick. Boom, got this one. Brilliant. Logan, not a clue for this one. Oh, you win some, you lose some. That's how it works, isn't it? But like I say, don't worry, there's still plenty more of these to come. How many is there? Got 10 altogether, so we're halfway through this round. So anybody who is just tuning in, and if you do want to be involved, you can do. All you have to do is click on the link in the description of this video. That's going to take you to your online answer form. You can then rewind this video and then catch up on any questions that you have missed. Equally, you can just play along with a pen and paper as well. We're moving on to our 6th emoji question, where, again, you have to name the show. So, the first emoji is the asleep emoji. It looks like he's snoring. He's got Zs above him, so we're assuming that they're asleep. And then again, we've got 3 emojis that are exactly the same. So we've got 3 females of colour. Again, they've got the same hair, same eyes. Everything's exactly the same, and there's 3 of them. Okay? This is number 6. Let's have a look in the comments. Oh, we've got some ellipsis from Claire. Whoa, lots and lots and lots of ticks from Ryan. So he's obviously found your calling here, Ryan. Ding from Claire. So that obviously must mean that you've got one in the bag, which is brilliant. Congratulations. Let's move on to number 7. Again, just name the show. So then we've got a double arrow that's pointing to the left and to the right. And underneath, it's got on with an exclamation mark. There's then a hand with an index finger pointing up, and then 2 footprints. It looks like footprints in the sand almost, like you can see the toes and the bottom of the foot. Okay. Sammy, my brain's just like, nah, pal. Don't worry. Like I say, there'll be some more coming up. Like I say, we've got 10 emojis to go, and then equally, when we go through at the end, you'll be like, oh, of course, that makes sense now. Amy, Rolf, it's lovely to welcome you along. We have all of these. Brilliant news. Thank you so much for playing along. Logan, had good luck for the first few, but now I'm in trouble. Shane, my brain clearly can't work these out. Don't worry, like I say, if you've not done an emoji round before, you learn a lot when we go through the answers, so that next time you'll know more what's going on. Let's move on to number 8. Again, all you have to do is name the show from the emojis. So we've got an emoji of a number 3. We've then got an emoji of an X, and then an emoji of a number 2. Okay? Again, all you have to do is name the show from the emojis. Shane replying to Sammy saying mine too. I think that's probably in response to Sammy's head exploding emoji that she's put. Ryan is baffled. Logan has put me a big series of ticks saying finally. More ticks from Melanie Gilbert. Absolutely fantastic to see everybody. Let's move on to number 9, the penultimate one in this round. Now, there is lots of emojis here. Okay, so the first one is, it looks like we've got an open manuscript or an open book of some description. We've then got that turn your phone off symbol that we had before. We've then got an emoji of a plus sign, like a cross. Looks like a cross or a plus sign. And then in brackets, we've got some more emojis. So we've got an open bracket, and then we've got a monkey's face, and then a line, which is potentially, maybe it's a minus sign. And then we have what you'd put into a lock, so like a key. And then the emoji, closed emoji. Quite a long one, that one, but again, if you try and work it through, you will definitely work that out. I've turned my back to the TV. Some applause from Claire saying that's amazing. Thank you. I do work hard putting this together. I appreciate it. Sammy's head is still exploding. She's still not with us. Don't worry. Logan, I might have this one. Good. Very much just try and say what you see. Okay? Just try and say what you see. Matthew Zadora, love this one. Good, I'm glad. Let's move on to our final one of this round. Again, all you have to do is name the show. So the first one we've got is the globe emoji, but specifically it looks like we're looking at America, Canada, Southern America, all of that sort of area. So we're not looking at Europe, we're looking at that side of the globe. There's then an aeroplane emoji. And then we've got a flag, which is red and white. And then in the middle, there's a leaf. There's a red leaf. Okay? So the globe looking at America, a plane emoji, and a red and white flag with a red leaf in the middle of it. Some more big green ticks from Logan, which is great to see. What we're going to do, everybody, just like with our general knowledge round, is we're going to skip right the way back to the beginning and do a quick recap of all of these, because we want to try and get an answer for all of them. So here comes the first one again. So we've got a baby bird, the letter A, and then a traffic light with the green light lit up. Let's have a look. Nope, from Claire. Can I redeem points for more clues? Says Shane. I don't know how many more clues I can give you without actually telling you what it is. Honestly, you will kick yourself. The same to you, Sammy, saying nil point on this one. Don't worry, like I say, there's still another round to come yet. And like I say, when we go through them, I'm sure you will kick yourself. Number 2, we've got a red droplet and then 2 men's faces. They both have black hair, black eyebrows, black moustache and brown eyes. They're the same emoji twice. Sammy's agreeing with Shane, saying that the redeeming points for more clues should be allowed. Like I say, I don't know what else I could tell you without actually giving you the answer. Number 3, we've got a taxi. Again, that letter A, and then a sunshine emoji. For number 4, we've got a speaker. Turn your phones off, and then a music stave with a treble clef. The 5th one is we've got the poo or the chocolate ice cream emoji. And then a lady in a long red dress and red heels who looks like she's moving or dancing or having a boogie in some sort of way. And then number 6 is the emoji that looks like it's asleep. It's got Z's above its head, so it's asleep. And then again, we've got 3 emojis, all the same. So it's 3 ladies of colour, 3 ladies, and all of colour, same hairstyles, same features, but there's 3 of them. Okay? And then number 7, we've got a double-ended arrow pointing to the right and to the left with on and an exclamation mark written. And then the next one is a hand emoji with an index finger pointing up. And then we've got 2 footprints next to each other, as if you were stood in sand. Then number 8, we've got an emoji 3, and then an X, and then an emoji 2. Number 9 is an open manuscript or an open book, and then the turn your mobile off emoji, a plus or a cross, an upright cross rather than a diagonal cross. And then in brackets, we've got a monkey's face, a line, which could potentially be like maybe a minus sign, and then we've got a key within the brackets. And then finally, number 10, we've got a globe emoji, which is focused on the Americas. We've got a plane emoji and a red and white flag with a red leaf in the middle. Let's have a look at some comments. Probably swear a few times at myself. You probably will when we go through these. I've got my shame banner. My hubby will never let it go, says Sammy, as I never shut up about musicals. Claire's coming up with her own interesting musical titles. Hey, maybe there's an idea for you, Shane and Sammy. Just come up with your own titles. You never know. You might be right. I'm afraid we're not sponsored or have anything to do with that other game show where you can phone a friend. I'm afraid, Sammy. But please feel free to ring them up and get them involved. Maybe they'll be able to help you along the way. Right, we're now on to our 3rd and final round, everybody, which is our picture round. So, if emojis weren't for you, hopefully pictures will be. So, the first question is, can you please name the performer? So what we've been asking you for in the shout-outs on our digital online answer form is, in your shout-outs, tell us who your favourite musical performer is. Okay? Maybe it's this person. I don't know. If you're not playing along using the online form, but you're commenting along with us, then please do tell me in the comments who your favourite musical theatre performer is. Again, so we can talk about them. So all you have to do here is name the performer. Now, you might know the show, you might know the name of the character, but I want to know the performer's name. Ooh, this is really separating the musical theatre fans out, isn't it? Okay, let's move on to number 2, where again you also need to name the performer. Again, maybe you know the show. Maybe you know the character name. Maybe you even know what song they are singing. But I don't want to know any of that. I want you to name the performer. Oh, there's some oh no's and defo not defying gravity on this. Loving the pun there, Ryan. Brilliant. Now, don't worry if you couldn't name either of those performers, because number 3, you get to name the character. So, what is this character's name? Ideally, first and second names. However, I will also just accept his surname. So, preferably, I want his first name and his last name for the character. But if you can only give me his last name, I'll accept that as well. And I should have said that goes for the performers as well. So for the performers, you need to give me both their surname and their first name. Okay? So for the first 2 questions, I need both names for you to get the point. Their first name and their surname. For the character that we've got on screen now, I ideally would like first name and second name, but if you can only give me his second name, I will accept that. Claire, typical, I know the name of the actor. Of course, it's named the character on the one I know the performer's name. Oh, I'm sorry. Ryan, I've just watched this. That's amazing, Ryan, because last time we were talking, which was on the quiz or the bingo maybe, you said that you hadn't seen it. I'm so excited that you've finally seen it. But you still don't know his name. Never mind. Sammy, guy from Hamilton. Guy from Hamilton. Love that. Right, let's move on to number 4. Again, I would like you to name the character. Ooh, it's difficult, isn't it? Ooh, we can't make it too easy. Can't make it too easy. But please name this character. From a musical, of course. We've not had a lot of ticks or crosses or confused faces, so I don't know what's happening out there. I hope that you're all okay, and I haven't scared you all off too much. Right, we are heading into our final picture before we do a quick recap. This is hopefully be a little bit easier for you. For this one, I would like you to please name the show. Okay? So this picture is taken from a production of a musical. All you have to do is name the show. Okay? And let's try and give you a hint. What I would do is pay close attention to the man just off of left of centre in a white shirt and a waistcoat. I think if you can identify him, you might have a really good shot at guessing what this musical is. Sammy, still some sad faces. I'm going to have my own musical cast by the end of this Google autocorrect session. Google autocorrect? I don't know, I'm not with you there, Logan. I think I might have missed a comment. Anyway, Claire, one of the best characters. Good. I'm glad that you know that. And I hope that you're still with us and got lots of answers. So let's quickly recap our picture round, which is our 3rd and final round tonight. So for these first 2, all you have to do is name the performer. I need their first and last names, please. First and last names. Oh, okay, Logan has just explained he's putting random names in and letting Google pick my answers. you're going to have a really interesting cast. I'd be very interested in the names that you have put down for the ones that you don't know, Logan. Question 2 was also to name the performer, where I need their first name and their last name, please. Third question was to name the character. So again, you maybe know the show, you maybe know the actor's name, but I'd like to name the character. Number 4 is also to name the character. And finally, number 5 is to name the show. Please name the show. And that is it. We have reached the end of our musical theatre quiz for this week, this month in fact. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes to make sure that you've got an answer for absolutely every question before you hit that important submit button on your online form. Make sure that you've got a paper copy of all your answers as well, so that you can self-mark in case you can't see the answers that you put down online. And we will be going through the answers in just a couple of minutes' time. So make sure that you've got an answer for everything, and I will see you in a couple of minutes. Right then, everybody, I hope that you have now been able to put an answer down for absolutely all of the questions, whether you're doing it online or in paper format. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly see if we've got any shout outs from any. It's no problem if we haven't, but I always like to see if we have. So make sure that you've hit your submit button while I'm refreshing. Okay, some interesting team names here. Let's pick out a couple of faves. Young, Scrappy and Hungry. Love that. Are you just like your country? And we've got the Super Troopers playing along as well. Brilliant. Let's look at shout-outs. So this is from Logan, telling me his potential favourite musical theatre performer is Jeremy Jordan. Very, very good choice there, Logan. Again, anybody who hasn't done their form online, please do let me know who your favourite musical theatre performer is in the comments, because it would be brilliant to read some more of those out. So thank you to you, Logan, for your response of Jeremy Jordan. Right, let's get right into some of these answers, shall we? So we're kicking off with our first round, which was all general knowledge. Question number 1, which Oscar-winning musical is getting a remake courtesy of Steven Spielberg? It's West Side Story. West Side Story. And there's been a lot of controversy around it because lots of songs have been cut, lots of music has been taken out. At least that was what I last heard. I don't know if they're going to do a Sonic on it and put it all back in because people were not very happy. But, you know, at least we're seeing more musical theatre appearing in cinemas, which is brilliant. Claire, you're just letting me know that your team name is On My Own, which is another great little musical pun there. And your favourite performer is Cole Wilkinson. Of course, the original Jean Valjean. Brilliant. Everyone very excited. Boom. Yay. Whoop. I got one. Brill. Hey, so everyone's got at least 1 point. So everyone's a winner already, I say. Question 2. In Mamma Mia, name the 3 dads lead character Sophie has. So it's Sam, Bill, and Harry. You have to have all 3 names to get a point. I know that's really harsh, but you have to have all 3 names to get a point. Sam, Bill, and Harry. Question 3. What's the name of Bill Sikes' dog in Oliver? It's Bullseye. Bullseye. Logan, 2 for 2. I've never been more happy. A lot more yays and whoops and ticks. Good. I'm so glad. You see, you're all better than you think you are. Question 4. Who played the title role in the film adaptation of The Phantom of the Opera? It was Gerard Butler. Now, the reason that might have been tricky is because all of the other performers that were listed have played the Phantom at some point in their careers. So if you're struggling on that one, that might give you the reason why. Number 5. How old was Stockard Channing when she played high school student Rizzo in the film version of Grease? She was 33! Supposed to be like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old. She's 33. And that was the same for a lot of the cast. A lot of the cast were a lot older than their characters really should have been. Question number 6. Which musical has won the most Tony Awards in history? Now, if you are a regular viewer here of our musical theatre quiz, you'll have got this one in the bag because it's The Producers. We've talked about it a lot in the past before. So hopefully, again, I've got lots more whoops and ticks and love hearts and... Ryan, I had a good run on 4. Don't worry, Ryan. There is still more to come. You'll be fine. Exactly, Logan. None of them in Greece look like high school kids. Exactly. It's appalling. Question number 7. Which musical debuted on Broadway the earliest? Kinky Boots or Hamilton? And the answer is Kinky Boots. Now, I thought, actually, that these shows were a lot closer than what they actually are. So Kinky Boots actually opened on Broadway in 2013 and then opened on the West End in 2015, whereas Hamilton didn't open on Broadway until 2015 and didn't open on the West End until 2017. So there you go. Question number 8. How many movie musicals did Gene Kelly perform in? It is an incredible 26. 26 movie musicals out there starring Gene Kelly. Question 9. If My Friends Could See Me Now is a song from Sweet Charity. Other songs from Sweet Charity: Hey Big Spender and The Rhythm of Life, just to name a couple. Again, lots more yeses and love hearts and get in and thumbs up and ticks. You see, you're all awesome. Congratulations. And then the last question in this round: which American musical with music by Cy Coleman combines elements of traditional musical theatre with the spectacle of the circus? It was Barnum. Of course, based on P.T. Barnum and the greatest show on the planet or in the world or whatever it was called. And again, another reason why this might have been tricky is that all of the shows that were listed contain elements of circus and magic and things like that. So, again, if that tripped you up, that might be why. So, hopefully you've got 10 out of 10 so far. Let's see if we can keep that going by heading into our emojis round. So, name the show from the emojis. We had a baby bird, the letter A, and a traffic light. And the answer is Chicago. Chick, go. Chicago. So, now maybe Sammy, Shane, maybe some of the other ones that we're going to look at might start coming to you now. Now you've got an idea of how this works. So number 1 was Chicago. Number 2, we had like a red droplet and then 2 men's faces who are both the same. This was Blood Brothers. So the red droplet was blood, and then that, of course, is the Johnson twins. Blood Brothers. The comments are going mad. Oh my gosh, Chicago. Right, number 3. So we had a taxi, the letter A, and a sunshine. Cabaret. So we had a cab, the letter A, and then a ray of sunshine. Cabaret. Oh, Logan. Bloody Andrew Jackson. Brilliant show. But wasn't the right answer, I'm afraid. Question number 4. So, name the show. So, we have a speaker, a Turn Your Mobiles Off logo, and then a musical stave with a treble clef. This was The Sound of Music. So, sound comes from a speaker, so the speaker, mobile off or of, and then a music stave, The Sound of Music. Claire, I couldn't think of a musical with a chicken. Logan, yes, just like I said, genius. I think is that in relation to Cabaret. Sammy Jory, now it makes sense. I told you that you'd kick yourself. That's mean on Cabaret. Oh, I thought that was good going. Sammy was the same. I was like, where is there a chicken in the musical? I mean, you all need to see Honk. There's definitely, I'm sure there's a chicken in that. There's definitely turkey and geese and ducks. I got Sound of Silence. Interesting. Is that a musical? Or is that a song? I know the song The Sound of Silence. Is there a show called The Sound of Silence as well? Right, anyway, moving on. Number 5. Name the show from the emojis. We have the poo or the chocolate ice cream and a lady dancing. Dirty Dancing. Of course. Dirty Dancing for number 5. Number 6, we had somebody sleeping, and then 3 girls all the same. Dream Girls. Dream Girls. We are flying through these now, everybody. Moving on to number 7, where we have the on with the arrows, the index finger pointing up, and the footprints. This is On Your Feet, the Gloria Gaynor musical. Shane, oh my god, Dirty Dancing, I just got it. Correct. I told you that you would kick yourself once you get into the flow of them. Number 8, name the show. Well, everybody, what's 3 times 2? 6! So the answer to question number 8, where we had a 3 emoji, an X emoji, and a number 2 emoji, all you had to do was treat it like a maths problem. 3 times 2 is 6. How many people are kicking themselves on that one? Yes, Sammy, 6. Question number 9. So this was a complicated one, okay? But we had the book of +, more, and then monkey. Take the key off monkey. Mon. So book of Mormon. The Book of Mormon. That took a lot of thinking. But again, it was say what you see. Book of more monkey minus the key. Mum. There you go. Shane, 3 times 2, so obvious, but I overthought. So the final one in this round, where we had a globe looking at the Americas, a plane, and what I can now tell you is the Canadian flag. Come from away. So you can see that some of the emojis literally give, like, you say what you see, and that gives you the name of the show. For some of the other ones, you're just given a flavour of things that are synonymous with that musical, and then that's what gives you the answer. So number 10 was Come From Away. So there you go. Hopefully, if we do an emojis round in the future, you're now a little bit more clued in, and we'll be able to have a little bit more success if you feel like you've not done too well this time. But like I say, it's all for fun. So we're heading into our picture round. Of course, this is Elphaba in Wicked, but playing the part is Rachel Tucker. Now, Rachel Tucker was part of the I'd Do Anything reality TV show, which eventually crowned Samantha Barks as the winner. God, no, was it Samantha Barks? No, she didn't win it, did she? Somebody in the comments, tell me who won. I'd Do Anything. Oh, Jodie Prenger. It was Jodie Prenger. Rachel Tucker, like I say, came as one of the runner-ups, but she played Elphaba in Wicked. She played... I can't even think what her name... Bass. Captain Bass in Come From Away. She's done loads and loads of things, Rachel Tucker. She was actually my Elphaba. So, love a bit of Wicked. Number 2 was to name the performer as well. This is Marisha Wallace. And here she is performing One Night Only from Dreamgirls, when she played the role of Effie White at the Savoy in London. Stellar performance. Incredible. So, Marisha Wallace. Number 3, you had to name the character. So this is Aaron Burr, sir. Okay. Played, of course, by Leslie Odom Jr. But the character's name is Aaron Burr. Now, if you only got Burr, you can have the point for just Burr. But ideally, you needed to have Aaron Burr. If you put Aaron Burr, comma, sir, then you can definitely have a Bertie bonus point. Aaron Burr, sir. Number 4 was to name the character as well. This is Judas. And this image is taken from the original film version of the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, which was made sometime in the 70s, I believe. So, Judas. Does Guy from Hamilton count? I'm really sorry, Sammy. I can't accept Guy from Hamilton. Sorry. Number 5 was to name the show. Now, the person that I told you to really focus on was the gentleman stood just off centre to the left in a white shirt and waistcoat, because that gentleman there is Hugh Jackman. And Hugh Jackman played the role of Curly in the West End production of Oklahoma that was produced by the National Theatre. And you can actually get this on video. Listen at me. Clearly born in the 90s. You can get a recording of that production. And quite a lot of it's on YouTube, actually, as well. So there you go. You're doing fine, Oklahoma. Exactly, Ryan. Oh, a big yes from Sammy. You've obviously got one of these right. Judas, so sad that I can't do that role. Maybe in a gender bent version, from Claire. Hey, I'd pay to see that. So there you are, everybody. I really, really hope that you did really well. Please let me know what your scores are in the comments below. I would love to know how you've got on. So it's out of 10, 20, it's out of 25 plus a bonus point if you put Aaron Burr, sir. So out of 26 altogether. Don't forget about our World Theatre Day online read-through Don't forget about our Chitty Chitty Bang Bang read-through celebrating World Theatre Day, which is next weekend, the 27th of March. Our read-through of this iconic Ian Fleming show, with music by the Sherman Brothers, of course, is going to be on Friday the 26th of March at 7 p.m. for Act 1. And then Act 2 will be on Sunday the 28th of March at 2 p.m. If you want to be involved, all you have to do is send an email, inspirationstc.email@gmail.com. Nothing is precast, so all parts are available. If you would like to be involved with our online read-through, we would love to welcome you along to get involved. Don't forget, if you want any further information on Inspirations Theatre Company, the activities that we're running, or how you can be involved with our weekly online rehearsals, please do feel free to get in touch with us. My name's Joshua Mason, I'm the Creative Director, and you can reach the group at all of the details that are on your screen right now. But please, most importantly, make sure that you're following us across all of our social media networks. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and YouTube. Find all of our profiles at Inspo Theatre. I'm going to sign off in my usual way, which is say thank you to each and every one of you for playing along and getting involved. We've obviously got some more great activities coming up over the next few weeks, so make sure that you do stay tuned to those social media pages to know when they are happening. But enjoy the rest of your weekend, and most importantly, stay safe, but keep performing. Good night.